Hello, how are we? Welcome back to my channel. It's Anna. We are finally doing it. It is finally time. We are going to stitch together this community blanket. I've been doing other things and slightly putting it off. I'm not gonna lie to you, just because it's going to be a large feat. But I do really want to see how it turns out, and I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. So we're going to jump into it. My mom is going to come help me lay everything out because she has an eye for design and I need assistance, and then we will get stitching. But before we get started with any of that, I am dumb, and for whatever reason it skipped my mind to show you guys my favorite squares from the lovely 2 people who sent multiple squares. So I'm going to show you those first. I chose 4 from each just to start with. If we need to grab more squares to balance out numbers when I put the blanket, like lay it out. These first ones are from Vivian and their sister. I believe they were from California, but the first one I chose is this gorgeous square. Love the color variation in this yarn. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little bit pinky, a little bit blue towards the bottom. It almost is kind of ombre-y, which I loved. This pattern, what is there not to love about this? It looks oh my god, why can't I think of the word? I know the stitch and I know what it looks like. Thinking of houndstooth because I used that to make the hairy cardigan on the squares that were black and red. I also love the brown and cream together. Love this purple shade. I think it's just such a nice deep purple, and this baby blue, also super stunning. Love it a lot. So these 4 are from Vivian and their sister. Thank you so much. And then these next 4 are from Sydney from North Carolina. I first picked out this one. We've had a couple of flower submissions and I think it'll fit in beautifully with the other ones that we have. This burnt orange brown combo, it kind of goes from lighter to darker. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if it's like 2 different yarns or if it's the same one, but I thought that was super pretty. I am an orange stan, I will not lie. This one is stunning. Not only is the color gorgeous, it's this bluish periwinkle, but it has a little bit of like tinsel in the yarn. It's not appearing on camera, but it is gorgeous. And then this last one, I just loved this green classic granny square. It's more emeraldy in person. It's showing up darker here on screen, but this is also such a pretty green. So those are the 4 I chose from Sydney. Once again, thank you so much to both of you guys. They sent in so many squares. If you want to see exactly how many, check out the second unboxing video. And I do apologize again for forgetting that first time. I had opened many a package. I was not in a sane state of mind, but I love them. They're gonna get added and we will pull more from the ones they sent if we need more to fill the blanket. I'm gonna set you guys up and we're gonna get to laying all the squares out. Okay, this is what we came up with, that empty square. I realized I never made anything, so I'm gonna make one to fit there because we only need one. But besides that, this is what we have. And just to give myself a little bit of time, I'm gonna start top down and work all the way down. But I think this looks really cute and I'm super excited to see what it looks like all put together. All right, so essentially what I did post layout is went through, made stacks of every row. So like this one's labeled 3, just so I could keep track of everything. And I took a picture so I could know where to place whatever. And then I started putting it all together. Here's what I have thus far. Looking good. It's a great size. It's honestly, I thought it was gonna be bigger in my head for whatever reason, but it's the perfect size blanket in my opinion. I'm just single crocheting everything together because I tried slip stitching and I didn't love the way it looked. So I'm just gonna do a single crochet. I think I'm using a neutral brown for the seaming. You can kind of see it, but it doesn't stand out. It's pretty subdued, and I kind of like the look of seeing stitching throughout a blanket. I think it's nice. So I might also do the border in this color just to kind of tie it all together, but we will figure that out when the time comes. But for now, I'm just gonna keep chugging away, single crocheting these squares together. I'll show you guys obviously as I do it, as I'm putting it all together, and I'm gonna do it like put all of a row together, attach the row, put the row together, attach the row, so I don't get bored of any one thing. Yeah, I think that's the only update I have. I'm just gonna keep going, keep sewing, single crocheting away, and I'll update you guys in a little bit. How about that? Does that work? Hi, I'm popping in with a couple of updates because I took so long to record this video that I literally lost some footage, so like super good on me. So I'm just gonna give you the updates that have happened around this time now, because it's too long without me talking and you must hear me speak. So first of all, I sewed on the same panel the wrong way like 3 times. I sewed it on with the seam facing the wrong side, like it was facing right side out, had to undo it. Then I sewed it on upside down, awesome, had to redo it. Then I think I finally got it, maybe it was just only twice, but that had happened. I did have a clip of that, but music was playing in the background and I don't want to upset YouTube and I want to stay monetized, so I'm giving you that update now. Also, by this point, I was getting very frustrated with the layout. I couldn't get it to lay right, like the squares weren't lining up. So I did unfortunately have to take out the squares that were much larger than the 4x4 criteria that I set when saying you can submit squares. So any square that was far too large, I did unfortunately have to take out. And there were a couple of squares that weren't properly finished. Some of them were coming undone. And unfortunately, I'm not going to fix those. I just didn't have the time. So I also took those out. So we had to reformat the blanket a little bit. I don't remember how much I filmed of that. These clips of me working might be from that, but just a little update I'm sorry that I literally have no clue where my clips went. I'm recording like 4 videos at one time, and this also took me a while. So I apologize. Hope you don't mind me popping in here. But I think for the rest of the video, I do have all those clips. So far so good. We are now upstairs in my room, and I'm basically done sewing everything together at the very least. Let me show you. This is what we got. Does it look good? I can't see. I had to add, I just crocheted super duper quickly, just like literally this little light purple rectangle to sew on because for whatever reason that row was a little too short. So I did it for that one row. The other rows, if they're not even, I don't care. I simply don't. We're gonna put on a border and you're not gonna be able to tell, and I don't care. It's my blanket. We just need to do this last row. Last row is going to be very short. This is the one that I'm going to add something that says, I believe 2022, to mark that we did this in the year 2022. I'm gonna do that and sew it on and then sew this on and then I'm done for the day because it's 5 o'clock and I've done other things today. And what do I want to do? Just not this, not gonna lie, just not this. Alright, so last night I tried to make like my own crochet whatever panel rectangle and work 2022 into it, and I got a couple rows in and I remeasured it. Even though I measured gauge in the beginning and everything, I remeasured it and it was off by like 3 inches, so it wasn't even like I could like wiggle it and like make it work. So I decided today, I ended up grabbing 4 squares from the friends that sent a lot over. So I grabbed 2 from one person and 2 from another, and on these I embroidered 2 2s, so 22. Are they the best embroideries ever? No, but I don't think they look bad for someone who honestly has no embroidery experience, so I'm going to consider that a win. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach this last panel, and then I think we're going to do the border in light purple, and I think we're going to do a cute little scalloped edging just because it sounds pretty, and I have that light purple yarn which is super nice and cozy, and I just think it'll look good and make it look super finished. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, and then we're gonna try to get, if we don't get the whole border done today, we're gonna get a good amount done, just because I would like to have this finished so I can get this video edited and ready for you guys. Okay, I'm about, I'd say a third of the way through doing just the single crochet stitch around. We're gonna do that first and then we're gonna do the ruffle, but I'm watching my friend Morgan.
Yeah. See, Anna, I really watch your videos. The real question is do you watch mine?
Yeah, Morgan, I do. I'm watching it right now. I'm gonna go back to single crochet now, but I had to fully stop what I was doing and take my camera off of the tripod just to hit that joke. All right. We did it. The blanket is done. It looks fabulous. Here's the whole thing. Here's the bottom, so you can see all of it. No, I didn't weave in my ends, and no, I'm not going to. I just put together a blanket. It's the most you're getting from me. This took a lot longer than I expected, but I think it looks so cool. It is so heavy, but I think it looks really nice. I just did a border around the side of light purple scalloping, which I think looks really nice and ties the whole thing together. But yeah, we did it. I'm so excited for it to be done. I'm excited to post pictures, to get this video up. I know you guys are anxious to see this, so hopefully it has been everything you wanted it to be and more. We hit a couple of roadblocks along the way, but it wouldn't be one of my videos if we didn't, so it's not shocking there. But yeah, this is it. This is what we got. I'm so excited with how it turned out. I'm going to bring it to school with me, put it on my bed. It'll be super cute. And yeah, if you guys sent in a square for this, thank you so much. You guys, you're the reason that this happened. There would be no blanket if there were no squares that were sent in. So I'm super excited to use this to keep me warm all the time. Look at it whenever I'm sad. It'll make me happy, all that good stuff. Just gonna sit here with it on my lap as we do the outro, if you don't mind. Yeah, with all that being said, this is all we have for this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it was worth the wait. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out so very much. You can also hit the post notification bell to let you know every single time I post a brand new video. I normally post every Friday, but I'm probably gonna be posting a little more infrequently as I get back to school. Make sure to follow my social media to keep in touch, see more behind the scenes goodness, all that fun stuff. Like I just said, I'm going back to school, probably going to be posting a little bit less, but I'm going to try to post more on platforms like Instagram and TikTok to let you guys know what I'm doing a little more informally. So if that's something you're interested in, everything is linked down below. Once again, thank you so much to you guys for sending all of these squares in. This video would not have been possible without you guys. I am so happy with the outcome. I hope you guys are too. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for today's video. I love you so very dearly, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye everybody.